Well, hey there everybody, this is Kelly at Envy Soapworks. Thanks for stopping in to make a batch of soap with me. I'm getting ready to try a new fragrance that I haven't given a try before. This particular one is from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and it is called Olive Leaf and Fig. It has really great reviews, and the fragrance on this is a very crisp and clean, fresh fragrance, so I'm excited about that. I have a design in mind. It's something that I've never tried before, but I've been thinking about it. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a go, and I will explain that in a second. So for colors on this one, I have this blue-green mica, and it's a very beautiful color, just a very kind of golden green. So that's one of the colors that I have. And then I have this majestic purple. It's just a very deep and dark purple color that I love. Sometimes in the soap it is almost too dark and you can't really tell that it's a purple, but it is a very deep, beautiful purple. And then I have this color. It's a very dark green. It's called Jungle Green, and I don't think that I've used this one before. I think this may be the first time I'm using it. So it's just a very deep, like, forest green, and it's a pretty color. And then lastly I have this. This is the turquoise green. All of these are from Micas and More, my favorite place. You guys hear me talk about them all the time, but this is the turquoise green. It is extremely beautiful, and all these colors, they stay so true in the soap. I don't think I've never had one that has morphed yet. So what I plan on doing for this one, I'm going to be using this mold here, and I'm going to stripe straight down the middle all the colors, so you kind of get that U stripe all the way up. And then what I'm going to do when that's full is get my little hanger tool, and I'm going to go down to like the center of the soap, and I'm going to do a little spiral and just spiral out. So I am anxious to see what that is going to look like. I've never tried that before, but I just wanted to do something different. Give you know, just new techniques to try. That's the fun of soaping. So we'll see how that's going to turn out. I'm going to go ahead and mix up my additives here. And that was just kaolin clay, oatmeal, you know, colloidal oatmeal, and buttermilk. No, not buttermilk. Why did I say buttermilk? Goat milk powder. So I'm going to go ahead and get my lye in now. And I'm soaping about room temperature, or right around 80 degrees, almost room temperature. So I know I haven't been posting videos as much as I normally do, but I've been without a camera. I had about 3 batches of soap ready to go, and when I went to turn my camera on, nothing. It wouldn't even power up. So I've been without a camera, and then I ordered a little, like a little camcorder, HD, supposed to be really nice, perfect for just this kind of thing. It was a defective one, so I have that going back to the manufacturer. So I haven't had good luck with cameras, so hopefully what I'm using now, the picture will be okay and the sound will be okay. Let's see how we do. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this emulsified and add my coconut milk as I do. Okay, so I've got that all mixed up there. Now, I don't want to have tons of color. I want the stripes of color to be pretty thin. So when I do this spiral, what I want is to actually see the spiral. So I don't want to have so much color that the stripes are so thick that you won't be able to see that. So I'm going to keep that in mind as I pour, and I do want there to be lots of white. So I'm going to go ahead and get this split off. Okay. Here's the colors all blended up, and I am pretty happy with the way that these turned out. I wasn't quite sure if normally I have like a very bright pop of color, so these are all kind of like a darker, a darker color, but I think that it's going to be a nice combination with all this white. So I honestly don't know what to expect from this fragrance oil, so let's just start mixing it in and see how we do. I did read some of the reviews and I didn't see anything, bad. So let's just start with one of them and see if we have any kind of reaction. Ooh, it does smell really nice. This is a wonderful fresh fragrance. Very unisex, that's for sure. It's totally unisex. So I like that. I like to have unisex fragrances, So this fragrance oil has performed really well. It has thickened up a little bit. It is still very fluid and workable though. So, and it smells very nice. It has changed a lot here on the base just from how it smelled directly out of the bottle. I could tell that it is going to actually set up pretty quick. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on my pour before I lose the workability here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my thing here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little closer for you. Okay. So since I have all this white, I'm going to go ahead and start here with a good little, good little base of white at the bottom. I'm thrilled with this fragrance right now. It is great. Very nice. It's a nice surprise. When I smelled it out of the bottle, I really honestly wasn't too sure. But it does smell nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now, and it's thickening up quick. And I'm just going to start striping straight down the mold with these colors. And hope that it doesn't get too thick in the process. It is thickening up really quickly, actually. So I'm going to get the move on. Okay, so I whacked that down, and I actually think that it would look pretty cool just on its own, but I really have been curious to do this little spiral technique. Now, it did get thicker, and it got way more thicker than I had expected, and I don't really know if I will still have that kind of U-shape stripe that I was expecting to get, so but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stick with my original plan. So I'm going to go down to what I feel is the middle, and I'm going to do little circles going out, 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 just like that. So I kind of did a spiral starting from the middle and spreading out, and hopefully that will make a neat pattern rather than muddying it all up. We will find out tomorrow. So this one is very exciting. I love trying new stuff. I hate being disappointed, but I love trying new stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, obviously, is go ahead and just get the rest of the soap that I have in these cups, all the scrapings, into the mold here, and then we will create a top. Okay, so this should just about do it. So I am very happy with the way these colors have turned out, and I am excited about this scent. Like I said, I was a little bit not really excited about it when I very first smelled it out of the bottle, but I just decided to give it a try, and I'm so glad that I did, because this smells super fresh, and it kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys have smelled the aloe and clover scent. I love that one so much, but every time I soap with it, it accelerates on me so bad. So I just don't really work with that one anymore. But this one kind of reminds me of that. It has that same just super duper fresh fragrance. So I am very happy, like I said, with the way that this one smells. Now I'm just going to go through and do a little design on the top here. It did want to start accelerating quite a bit, so I had to work rather quickly, but it wasn't, you know, unworkable, so that's good. Alright, I'm really happy with the way that this looks here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. Okay, so here you go, you guys. This is the way the top turned out. I am very happy with that, and when we give this a cut tomorrow, I will bring you back so you can see what we created today. Bye. Alright, here we are back with the olive leaf and fig soap. This one smells amazing. I am so happy that I gave this one a try. I didn't love it straight out of the bottle, but it has transformed to a completely different scent here in the finished soap. So I'm really happy with the colors that I have here, and the top turned out really pretty as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get it up here. Now remember, this one I just did lots of stripes down the middle, and then I got my hanger and I kind of did like a spiral. I've been wanting to try that. I've never done it. I have no idea what this is going to look like, if I'm gonna be happy with it or not, but let's cut and find out. I've been anxious to give this one a cut. So let's see. Ooh, that's pretty neat. I'm not disappointed with it. I think that's real pretty. It's not exactly what I was going for, but this is just the little end piece, so let's see what we get as we go inside. But I do really like the ratio of like the white versus the color. I think that's very pretty. Aww. You know what? I do like it. You can kind of see the round, like the little round circle that I did in there. I'm glad that I didn't go overboard. And here's the top. I think this is a pretty soap. It turned out nice. So you never know when you try something new if it's going to be a disaster or not. So I don't think this one is ugly. And I really do like the colors that I picked out for this one. And the top turned out really neat. So cool. I do like it. Awesome. This one is really pretty. Some of the patterns that I got in there are neat. I thought that I was going to see more of the spiral itself, but I didn't really get the U, like the U-shaped stripes that I thought that I would have. Oops, I just totally dinged that with my fingernail. Hate when I do that. But that's a really pretty swirl, so I am happy with it. Nice. I'm using a different camera right now. Like I've said in a couple of videos, my camera decided to not turn on anymore. So I lost a bunch of footage. Right now I'm using a camera that I'm not used to, and it looks just kind of dark and just not my normal, you know, like the look of it is just different. But hopefully the sound is better on this one, because I know that people were complaining that they couldn't hear me very well. So I'm going to be looking into a little camera setup for my videos that will be a lot better on sound quality and just the picture as well. Ooh, look at this one. Pretty. You know, this is growing on me. The little tiny bit of disappointment I felt that it didn't have a spiral look that I wanted is gone, because I love the way that this one turned out. Just the way it is. Look at those pretty colors and the neat swirl. So if you guys can see, hopefully it's not too dark, the picture. Oh, I really like that. Turned out neat. This was the first time that I used that really dark forest green, and it's a really nice color. I like that a lot. I'll have to use that more regularly. The micas from Micas and More, I know that I talk about them a lot, but they are just amazing micas. I don't think I've come across a color that I don't like from them. Ooh, the back side looks really cool. Check this out. Oh, that's so pretty. I hope that's not fuzzy. Okay, and then the top. Pretty neat. Okay. So, I do like the way that this one has turned out. The fragrance on this was a wonderful surprise. It's fresh and clean. It's totally unisex, so this is a really good one, and it behaved great. And so hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.